I want to take you through the process of submitting a report. First, open your preferred browser. Then look up report and support.kent.ac.uk. This should take you to the main page of report and support. In this page you can find how to make a report, and we'll get to that in due course, but also information on the different types of incidents, both on what is the incident, so definitions, but also the support and resources available and how to help a friend. Here you can see the kind of incidents you can report. You'll also find information on the campaign. Now back to submitting a report. You can submit an anonymous report or give details that we can then follow up on. It's worth emphasizing that anonymous reports are actually quite useful because they allow us to understand what issues arise and if there's any particular type of incidents that are quite prevalent, so we can then put in place measures to act and prevent this. Now, I'm going to submit a name report so that I can then be contacted and the university will provide me support. So we understand this is a really difficult process and we want you to feel like you are in control. So it's important to emphasize that the information you provide will only be accessed by key members of staff so that we can then provide you support. And your confidentiality will be respected and information will not be shared without your consent unless you or others are considered to be at risk. If you agree with the following text and with the privacy policy, please tick the box to proceed. Now, here we ask you some details about yourself. So, what is your relation to the university? I will select a student and continue. Then we provide you with the types of incidents you can report. We provide a short definition, really short and concise definition, so that you can pinpoint and be able to identify what happened to you. But if you're struggling with this, you can go back to the main page and do this by opening a new tab and say you want more information on what is sexual misconduct and assault. By clicking on the different definitions we provide, you have an extensive definition, so it's easier for you to actually identify what happened to you. Now back to our report. Now, again, we understand this is a really hard and difficult thing to do. So we provide you with this text box where you can write whatever you want. Here you can provide details and information about the incident. You are in control. Have your voice heard. This space is yours. You can also upload any images that relate to what happened. And then by continuing, we will ask you some further information about the incident. So, where did it happen? Was it on campus? If so, you'll find different buildings on campus and locations. Or was it on campus? You'll also find different locations. You can then tell us what kind of location it was. So was it a food outlet, accommodation, teaching areas, outside area? Now, we ask you to let us know what division you're part of, what school you're part of. This helps us identify if there is a particular school or division that has particular vulnerabilities. Then we also ask you what the relation between the person who committed the incident or unwanted behavior to the university. And what their school or division or department is. Now, this is optional, but it helps us identify any factors that need immediate addressing. So we ask you if any of the following factors have played a role in what you've experienced, if you think so. You can pick as many as you want. Now, this is a part that allows us to contact you and provide you with support. So you can put your student number, and then you'll have to let us know how you want to be contacted: email, phone, face-to-face. Now, you also have to provide us with your name so we can contact you, and you'll pick here yes if you want to be contacted through this information. Now, again, these questions are optional, but they help us understand the demographic and if there's any particular instances and types of incidents that are becoming prevalent and that we can address. So we ask you about your age, what you identify as, your sexuality, your ethnic group, your faith or religion, and about any impairments, health conditions, and disabilities. Then, again, this is your space and you can review and change your answers until the very last step. So now it's time to review the answers and make sure that everything is as you want it to be. Once you're done, just click Send Report and you will be contacted. The university will offer you support. Have your voice heard.